Hello, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be watching the Capcom showcase now, because, well, I like Capcom, they do some good stuff. But, I don't know a whole lot about this one. Thankfully, I haven't been spoiled again. But, yeah, it's 42 minutes long. I mean, it could be 40 minutes long, and like 2 minutes is just like filler or something. I have no idea what to expect from this. But, what we're gonna be doing is, we're gonna be watching this showcase. And originally, I was literally just gonna stream this showcase, and then just leave, and then, like, just end the stream. But, I decided I kinda want to do a little bit more today than just watch a showcase. So, I want to show you guys, what I've been doing in Cookie Clicker recently. But we'll get to that after the E3 showcase. Because, it is day 3 of E3. Get it? Because it's the number 3. Not funny. But yeah, I'm hoping there's something good in this. I don't know what to expect, really. I remember, I'm being reminded of how people would just call, like, Capcom Crapcom because they make bad decisions. And I don't know if that's gonna be the case here. But, I guess we'll see. So, let's just watch Capcom's presentation. Let's have a watch. I don't know how, it's probably gonna be very loud. Jeez. Actually, is it like 2 minutes of like nothing at the start? Oh no, my mouse cursor went away again. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh, there it is. Okay, is it just like 2 minutes of nothing? Oh, well that explains. How much of this is empty? Oh, it's like 15. Okay, it's not 42 minutes. It's like 15 minutes of nothing. Okay. This should be good then. Here we go, Capcom. You're supposed to unpause. I don't know why you didn't. My mouse is being really weird. I don't know why. I have to keep unplugging it to get the cursor to show up again. Well, this is a cool, opening. Oh my god, my mouse went away again, bro. Please. Stop.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase.
Hello, I'm plugging my mouse.
AKA Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases.
Okay, there it is. It's back.
Updates from Capcom. We'll hear from
What
the
is
Resident
their
Evil Village team.
What is their
share some
updates?
News from the world of Monster Hunter and get the latest
Monster
on Ace
Hunter.
Attorney.
Oh, Monster
Then
Hunter's
we'll
cool.
wrap up with some updates from our friends
Also,
at
yes, Ace
Capcom
Attorney.
Players.
That is
So
cool.
what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Also,
Our
I think the
first
audio
stop
was
today,
way too,
Resident Evil Village.
low
The Resident
last
Evil
time.
franchise continues
Of course, we got
to be
Resident
the
Evil
latest
Village.
greatest in survival
I
horror.
didn't expect
The
anything
team
else.
has been blown away by the response to Resident
People
Evil
love
Village,
Resident Evil.
which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th
To be honest, I don't really
anniversary this
care
year.
about Resident Evil that
I'm
much,
honored
at least
to be
like
able to
past like
introduce
number 6.
Yoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Special message. Here you go. Now you get a 10-foot vampire lady. The sequel. So you're welcome.
There's nothing to fear.
Okay, well, here we go. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces of this just because it was at one of the presentations before. I forget when. Didn't it get announced like last year or something?
Go on, rest now.
It's already been that long, Jesus. Resident Evil Village. Oh yeah, I think it got like shown at like a PlayStation Direct or something.
Hi everyone.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village.
I'm gonna up the volume a bit more.
I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May.
Well, shout outs to the people that like this game.
In survival horror. As a
Not really a horror guy,
everyone
so.
who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil ReVerse.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing.
With their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons.
Didn't people like hate this or something?
Next month.
I thought people hated this. I don't know. I don't remember.
So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil.
I'm pretty sure this was like super underwhelming or something. Like, they just turned Resident Evil into a generic, like, shooter game. It's like, no, you ruined it. By popular demand, development has just started on additional DLC, Resident Evil Village. It's gonna be a 10-foot vampire lady, I'm calling it.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update. Next up,
Let's see.
some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter.
Of
Whether
course,
it's
also
adventuring
Monster Hunter.
alongside monsters or battling them
I mean,
with friends,
I'm at least a
we've got
little bit
something
more
for you.
interested in Monster Hunter,
First,
but
let's
I've never
dive
played
into the
one.
brand new story-based RPG entry to the series.
Okay, well this is
Monster
cool.
Hunter Stories 2.
Monster Hunter
Wings of
Stories
Ruin.
I've heard good things about. I don't know if, I don't know. I kind of like the idea. They go for like a more like anime approach. Oh, we get to see the Switch thing. We haven't seen that in a while. I think someone is going through a breakup right now. Oh yeah, dragons. Dragons, shit, we're so cool. Oh, Rathalos.
Merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around things just
He's going through a
getting worse.
breakup.
But I heard
Oh noes.
that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island. I went there to see Red's old Monstie again.
That's cool. So I'm guessing I don't know anything about Monster Hunter, nor do I know much about
And
the
of
story
course-
games.
That's when I met you.
I've just heard they're good. That's it.
You were given
But
the
hey.
first kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg.
It's anime Monster Hunter with plot, basically. Which is cool in its own right. You get like a baby Rathalos. The only Monster Hunter monster I know is Rathalos because of Smash Bros. I'm so educated, guys. I'm so educated.
And the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere,
The pits.
and they're emitting a strange light.
More monsters, guys. It's 50% of the game. Monsters. And the monster's dead. You're gonna commit genocide. How could you? Those monsters have feelings, you know.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters?
Kinship?
How do you control them?
What is that?
It's not about
I haven't been paying
control.
attention. So I'm gonna be stupid.
And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like
You can
your bonds.
ride your dragon. It's How to Train Your Dragon, but not as bad. And you can be an anime boy.
What kind of power does
Just why
Ratha
not?
really have? Why are all of these pits appearing?
The
And who are those
pits.
people who want to take Ratha for themselves?
Oh no, I'm in jail.
All I have
Oh
are
no.
questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too.
Oh no, I hate anxiety, man.
He
It
needs
sucks.
to know that you will protect him no matter what.
I have formed a bond with my dragon. My dragon depends on me. I have to feed him every day and give him his nutrients. And then he'll be a big boy dragon someday.
A voice. Can you hear it?
I'm angry now.
Bond with monsters.
Well, that's not my pet dragon.
Fellow humans.
I will stab you
They
with
have
my
power
arrow.
of Kinship. They're friends. They're monsties.
What is kinship like the forming a bond between humans and monsters? Maybe, I don't fucking know. I'm not paying attention. I'm just watching.
I believe in the strength of humanity.
Boom. There you go. Monster Hunter Stories 2. Number 2. The Wings of Ruin. Ruin. Now you can have a pet dragon with your waifu. There you go. Featuring free title updates. They're gonna remake the first one in HD or something? I don't know. Would they even do that? I don't think so. New Monstie Palamute. Available June 25th. Oh, that's pretty soon. I was gonna say it's pretty far from now, but that's the opposite of what I wanted to say. Oh, there's everybody's girl, I guess. She's even getting amiibo. What? And you can get a cool outfit. And it's available. Oh wow, it comes out next month, really?
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that
Epic.
announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update.
Guys, I
coming
don't
soon
know
after
much
the
about
game's
Monster
release.
Hunter. Can you
You
tell?
can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting
both
on
are
June
cool.
25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release.
I've heard
just a
Rise
few
is
weeks
probably like
later
the
on
best in
July
the
9th.
series so far.
That's not
It's
the
well, it's
only
most
way to join the
it's most
hunt.
beginner friendly,
Millions
is what
of
I've
you
heard.
made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year.
Yeah,
We have even
I've
more
heard.
content coming, including
Monster
a new
Hunter
collaboration
Rise.
on the Rise. Let's find out more.
On the Rise, oh man, why did you have to do that to me? Okay, here's like more realistic shit. I love the drastic change in art style. Like Monster Hunter Rise is like, oh yeah, we got this like super edgy graphics, and then Monster Hunter Stories is like, yeah, anime game, save friendship with monsters.
Rathalos is no runt. Moon's blessing emerge.
You can have a cat thing,
I have a good feeling. What will
talking cat thing,
Moon's blessing
and
emerge?
monsters. Hell yeah. It's hilarious how drastic the change in art style is, yet it somehow still works. I mean, it's kind of like how like Paper Mario is like a great story game, and it's like so like much simpler looking from or normal Mario, you know? It's kind of like that, you know? Where like the simpler looking game is actually the more in-depth one, which is pretty cool because I don't know, something about that is just really charming. It's like such a different art style can pull off so well, and also like be very in depth. Hooray! You can wear pants. Damn man, I wish I could wear pants. Don't take that out of context. You got a lot of animal friends.
You think you can take on Rondine?
I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of there's dancing. You can dance in Monster Hunter. Version 3.1. Oh, comes with stuff. That's all you need to know. Available now.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan. With all the new updates to
Too bad I'm not a Monster Hunter
Rise
fan.
and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2
But hey,
this
it's
summer.
cool.
We can't wait to hear about your own stories
Shoutouts
of adventure.
to the Monster Hunter community, I
That's
guess.
not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore.
Yes,
with
this
the
is
release
more
of
what
the
I'm talking
Great
about.
Ace Attorney Chronicles. North American
This could
and European
technically be my
future
first Ace
attorneys
Attorney
will
game.
finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were
There's two of
previously
them?
only available in Japan.
Oh,
You'll travel
fuck
back
yeah.
in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo,
I'm
Wright's
down.
ancestor in this action-packed prequel.
I haven't played an
Now,
Ace
what's
Attorney
your
game, but I know
moral
all
story?
about the series. I've seen like every game, so I might actually get it. Maybe. I don't know what people think about this one, but it hasn't been localized before,
Center of the world,
so.
Great Britain's mighty capital.
Oh, it's got Britain in it. I'm excited about that. You like me some Britain?
I have to.
Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So then,
This got leaked, unfortunately, but people are pretty excited about this.
led to this curious murder.
Also, Herlock Sholmes.
Herlock shows.
Yep, that's his name.
Solve this case, Naruhodo.
I don't have no idea how they got past the censors on that one.
No.
Is that full voice acting?
Well, what have we here?
Or is it just like for the trailer? I get to give everybody British accents.
Is now
Yes.
surprisingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
This will be a weird game. This will be a weird first Ace Attorney game, though. I admit. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get it. I don't know.
Completely contradicts the facts.
Battle the prosecution.
My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage.
Oh jeez, there's a frickin' just like fucking vampire man over there.
Your
the best lawyer in the world.
Well, it seems cool. I don't know if I don't know for sure if I'll get it, but I
So
might.
we have
That's
10
cool.
new cases and 8 mini escapades.
10
where you can
cases?
take on the
Jeez,
role
that's
of a
a lot.
defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a
Sure.
closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Well, I guess this is
Dance
just
of Deduction
this is the
and
new.
Summation Examination.
Ooh, those are definitely new. Minor spoilers may be included.
Capcom's marketing
Oh man.
Great Ace Attorney.
Well, hopefully it's not too bad.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't
It's funny
mind.
because London's like a thing of from like Professor Layton, and there was a Professor Layton crossover.
Coming to the Ace Attorney series.
Yeah, see, these are new things, so interesting. Dance of Deduction. Is it anything like the dance in Ace Attorney 6?
Innocence. Players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock.
Do they dance though? Or is it just like detective skills?
Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a
Ooh.
grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
It's kind of got like Miles Edgeworth Investigations vibes to it, you know? Somewhat. I don't know if that's exactly for sure, but just the word logic makes you think of that. Yeah. I can see this being really good. Nice. Maybe that's why he's kind of dancing. Maybe that's why it's called Dance of Deduction. Let's try. I'm not reading all of this. It's kind of like if I played the game, I can read it.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
Oh. That's interesting. That is. It's very Ace Attorney for sure, but it's a little
players will be
different.
prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth.
It's a nice evolution, I'd say. Scan the beard.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information.
Oh.
Upon
There's the
uncovering
dance
the truth,
again.
Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a
It looks really good though for
semi-literal
Switch.
dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
Man, I thought Ace Attorney 6 looked really good. This game just like blows it away, really. You're not a man at all, you're a woman. Oh shit. We have another, like, we have a reverse trap situation. Well, actually, that might be spoilers in itself. But it's not the first time the series has done something like this. Oh no, it turned out to be a woman all along. Damn. That is cool. We found out that the old man is in fact a Russian woman. Oh shit. Deduction complete. That's like the simple deduction.
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client.
Oh,
Their
that
progress
is
will be displayed
that is
and
different.
represented by 2 scales of justice, one black representing a guilty verdict, and one white representing a not guilty verdict.
Oh, that is also cool.
In summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors,
Alucard.
all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
Well, it's cool that there's like more than just the judge, you know. You have like
You'll have to
multiple
identify
sides.
conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
So is the jury like the, is it kind of like the testimonies of this game? You're not are they? I guess they're like the witnesses, right? Somewhat.
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds too.
It's not as different from Ace Attorney as I thought.
Send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
That is a cool way of showing your progress.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
Alucard, what are you doing?
A small taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game.
Best announcement so far.
Fans and diehard fans alike. Thanks for watching.
Wait, that's all of it?
It already seems like
there's a little bit more
games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour.
But do we care about esports necessarily?
And all the other content on Capcom Fighters.
I'm not. I mean, I don't really care about esports all that much. But sure, I guess we can look at this.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour, as well.
So what are you guys What are you guys here to tell me about? What you guys doing?
Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
You guys are really low.
Goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it, and I think that's the perfect.
Actually, are they quiet? I don't know.
Street Fighter 5.
Oh yeah, they're kind of look quiet.
It just feels right, and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice. What? That was nasty. And there might be some
Street Fighter, of course.
Who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter 5 is. The long and the short of it is this.
How good is Street Fighter 5 even? Like, I've heard some people say it's kind of meh.
And we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your region, sign up for Capcom Pro Tour.
Capcom Pro Tour is basically like
a world champion at Street Fighter.
What was the name of that esports where like it's just a bunch of like fighting games? I already forgot what it was called, but it had like Smash Bros and stuff at it. Also, they're sponsored by Red Bull. What the hell?
That's not what's really at stake.
That's hilarious.
Making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Capcom Cup. New Mario Kart Cup coming, guys. The Capcom Cup.
So behind me, you can see in all of its glory the Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set.
You can pour your Red Bull in there.
Very, very familiar with.
Gotta get your energy drinks.
Broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of the Capcom
we're
Tour has
using my face cam at home. We're gonna record it.
2 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across 19 different territories.
Ooh.
So there's so many opportunities for
except for Canada, because fuck you, Canada. You don't get to be in any esports.
That is a big change from what 2020 was.
Kind of a shame.
For 2021.
And Mago is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live,
like everybody from their respective territories gets to participate.
Platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course.
Well, if anybody likes Street Fighter, then there you go.
You would need to become a successful Street Fighter 5 player, as well as catching some of the community.
I swear people like Street Fighter 4 better. I can't be so sure about that though.
Official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world.
Poison.
In an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter.
I know some of the Street Fighter characters. Not all of them though.
Duke it out in this battle tournament.
I feel like my knowledge is okay though. Like Like, I know Guile, Ryu, Chun-Li, Cammy or whatever, M. Bison,
because normally we only have 1v1 content, but now you actually have your teammates
Song
at your back,
Lee.
and every
Hey, that's a Genshin Impact character. Zangief, that's his name.
Later this year. It's Oki time. What's gonna happen? Nice. He checks it. He checks the movement. What's happening?
It's so good.
I'm at a loss for words, honestly. This is such a disappointing way to end this out. Street Fighter V Ultra Champion Edition. It's like, there's gonna be so many fucking versions of Street Fighter V.
For more information, including current standings and broadcast schedule.
They're wearing like esport outfits.
During this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I'll miss it probably, because I don't care that much.
Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom
make a new Marvel Capcom game, if you can.
Region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely
Midwest.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
So specific. Why does the US get all the praise?
Compete head to head.
Okay, well, cool.
This is a game about being a world warrior.
Cool, man. I mean, I guess. There's your boy Guile.
I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so
I mean, if you're passionate about Street Fighter V, more power to you. But Evo. Yeah, Evo is where the fighting game plays. That's what it's called. Well, I mean, at least they're supportive about it.
Guys, it's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels.
Kind of a meh presentation, honestly.
So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw.
Yeah, because
Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-verse as part of the franchise's 25th
honestly, this was not that amazing.
To embark on in the world of Monster Hunter.
I mean,
with Monster
no new
Hunter
announcements, I guess, really.
Rings of Ruin and Monster Hunter Rise.
The Ace Attorney stuff is probably my favorite.
Time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into
probably
the
best part.
History of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases. Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun. Make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom Fighters.
That was okay.
There really is
this is
something
kind
for
of meh.
everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the
Twitter, man. I'm not going on Twitter. Twitter's toxic.
All these videos again and more.
Not doing that.
I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience.
Let's look at the likes and dislikes. Oh no. Oh no. There's barely any. The like to dislike ratio is bad. Oh my god. Yeah, nothing new. Yeah, let's read the comments. Why not? Why did Capcom through the process of getting a host, making a set, camera work, lighting, and audio work, just to show us basically nothing? Capcom, a word of advice. If it is E3 season, and all you have to announce is a few updates for existing games and a new port, an interview with some game news companies or a blog post would do the trick. When you announce that you're doing a showcase, you set up a E3 level expectations, and when you fail disastrously short of that, it only ends up reflecting negatively on the things you announce. This is why everyone shouldn't have their own conference. Ghost sends his regards. I'm terribly disappointed about this so-called E3 Capcom for real. And the award for worst E3 showcase this year goes to Capcom. Probably the most pointless E3 conference I've ever watched. This was embarrassing. I didn't think E3 could go lower, but it did. All you had to do was flash a quick Dragon's Dogma 2 banner and you would have won. Why even participate in E3 if all you literally do is show them what's already been announced before? Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts and feelings on that. It's kind of it was kind of run of the mill, honestly. I guess I'm not the only one who was disappointed in that. It wasn't even that long, like, for real. Damn, man. I am incredibly... I mean, the only good thing out of that was the Ace Attorney news, and, like, even that's kind of stretching it at that point. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really. Oh well. You can't all win. Probably the worst day of E3 so far. I mean, I could watch more presentations. I mean, let's have a look at the E3 schedule, because there is some stuff there that I missed out on, I believe. Because I only watched Capcom. Capcom had nothing good. I'm disappointed. Really. Let's see what else I'm missing out on, because there are some other things. Like, there is the Take-Two interactive panel. There's Mythical Games, Indie Showcase, Freedom Games, Ven, and Razer. And Verizon. I have no idea what any of those are. So, like, the fact I don't... Well, I could watch the indie games. The Indie Showcase is only like half an hour long. Should I watch that? I don't know. Yeah, I could. The Indie Game Showcase could be interesting. You know what? I might watch it, actually. I'm gonna look for it in a minute. So, BRB. I'll try and find it. If I don't, we can play Cookie Clicker then.